Fishing vessel the Cornelis Jan was still being flanked by French maritime police on Thursday evening, its crew accused of illegally fishing in French waters. Payback, says Paris, for a British failure to allow some French vessels to enter UK waters under the terms of last year's Brexit deal. Domestically, that stance is proving popular.
It's true that we are satisfied that there is an increase in pressure on the part of the French government and the maritime minister in particular, so that things can move faster and to accelerate the granting of those licenses.
There's fury in London, though. Amid French warnings of further action next week, the British government has summoned the French ambassador, and on Friday morning, one minister warned two could play that game.
We've left the European Union, and so they don't enjoy the privileges that they had to fish in our waters in quite the same way as they did when we were a member of the EU. So it is a change, but everybody understood that change, that we're becoming an independent coastal state again.
The dispute centres around a clause in last year's Brexit deal that allows some French boats continued access to British waters, but only if they can prove they'd fished them historically. Most licences have been granted, but about 200 apparently haven't. The island of Jersey's become a particular flashpoint, a British Crown dependency, but just a few miles off the French coast. It has bent to French pressure and allowed its boats in, albeit reluctantly.
Provide the logbooks, and if the logbooks show you fished in our waters, you are entitled to a licence. If there aren't logbooks, then it's very unlikely that those vessels have fished in our waters. And if those logbooks show that vessels haven't fished in our waters, they are equally not entitled to a licence.
Each side says the other's playing tricks over an issue that is on its own economically inconsequential, just a handful of ships. Politically, there's much at stake, though, and as the temperature rises, broader economic damage could follow. Guy Henderson, CGTN.